Hello everybody and welcome back to the Cartoon Football League. Let's find out who's going to the Super Bowl today. We're going to watch both games in their entirety. Futurama taking on Jimmy Neutron in the AFC Championship. They've been two of the most consistent teams this year, two of the best quarterbacks. So I'm going to kick back, watch the whole game, and give you guys the highlights. Alright, so a touchback to kick this thing off. We got Fry under center from the 20, and here we go. Playing for the AFC Championship. It's a handoff to Bender. Short gain here, about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for Fry in this Futurama offense. It was a blitz, but he gets it off. Should have been caught by Leela down the sideline there. It's incomplete though. Pressure got into Fry's face, and now faced with a 3rd and 8 situation. 3rd and 8 here for this Futurama team. It's a quick pass. It is knocked away and incomplete. So great defense by Jimmy Neutron to start this off. Their offensive line just could not hold up over on the Futurama side. So we'll see Jimmy Neutron come out after this punt. Clear punts to Shane, who's standing at the 32. He jukes him, man. Nice moves, and up to the 41. Jimmy Neutron gonna start this drive with good field position. Jimmy Neutron will start this drive under center as it's a fake to Goddard, and Carl Weezer with the first big play of the game down to the 29 of Futurama, 30-yard reception. So Jimmy Neutron into enemy territory on 1st down. It's a pitch to Goddard, gets the edge and gets a lot more yardage than he probably should have. Thought he was gonna go down for a 1-yard gain. Instead he gets 5. 3rd play of this drive for Jimmy Neutron. It's another handoff to Goddard, who jukes a man and will be taken down at the 10. I thought he was going to score on that play right here if he makes the cut inside instead of hurdling. I think he had a touchdown, but regardless, Jimmy Neutron not going to complain about a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. It's a handoff to Goddard, who cuts back inside. Nice moves and a gain of 8. Jimmy Neutron with the 2nd and goal, hands it off to Goddard, who fumbles on the 1-yard line, and who has it? This could be a game-changing turnover early. All the momentum on Jimmy Neutron's side. They retain possession, but it's going to be 3rd down, so a break for Jimmy Neutron, and a really heartbreaking play for Futurama there. 3rd and goal with just inches to go now. It's a pitch to Goddard, and he is taken down short. No, they say he's in. Touchdown, Jimmy Neutron. They strike first. After the 30-yard pass to Carl, it was all Goddard, and he finally punches it in for the first score of the game. Extra point is good. Zoidberg will take a knee. So once again, Futurama going to start their 2nd drive from the 20. Went 3 and out last time, tried to get the play action game going. We'll see if they get the running game involved. Bender really controls their offense, but they didn't get him involved. And there he is, he drops a pass. So another bad start to this drive by Futurama. 2nd and 10, Fry under center. It's a hand off to Bender. Good gain there, about 4 or 5 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 6. We'll see if we get one more playoff before the 2nd quarter. It's all Jimmy Neutron so far, 59 yards to 6 in that quarter. So a big 3rd down here. Futurama needs to get this before the game gets out of hand, because Jimmy Neutron, their offense looks hot right now. Fry drops back, looks for an open man, finds Smith. He jukes a man, and he will have a 1st down. So they avoid 2 straight 3 and outs, and the drive will continue at the 31. Right in the shotgun at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 under pressure. He finds a man. It's Zoidberg finally getting his guys involved. A 18-yard gain there, and up to the 49, and Futurama starting to find a rhythm here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 for Fry in this Futurama offense. It's a pass and another 1st down. 2 straight 1st downs back-to-back for Futurama, and this drive is looking good for them. 14-yard gain there, and they've crossed midfield for the first time today. I will hand this one off to Bender. No, it's play action. It's a screen. Dangerous pass, and it just falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Fry in the Futurama offense. It's picked off by Champ Bailey. Dangerous throw, and Futurama in really bad position now, especially because Jimmy Neutron is going to get the ball after halftime. So their defense needs to make a stop here to have any chance of staying in this game. Jimmy Neutron with a 1st down. He didn't do much. It was mainly Goddard on that last drive, and they're going to continue with him. This time he will be stuffed. A 4-yard loss on 1st down, And Jimmy Neutron going to be faced with a passing situation here on 2nd and 14. But before we do that, we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. As you see the stats, Jimmy Neutron's only thrown one pass so far. It's been all Goddard on their side, although this is only their second offensive drive. 2nd and 14 for Jimmy Neutron, faces the blitz, throws deep into coverage, incomplete off the mark on that pass, and it'll be 3rd and long. Futurama needing to get the ball back here. 3rd and 14 for Jimmy Neutron, looks for an open man, and now his pass is picked off by the other Champ Bailey, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Futurama ties it up on a pick 6. Two of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league, both throwing some back-breaking interceptions. So we have a 7-7 game here in the late stages of the second quarter. That really was best case scenario for Futurama because, like we said, Jimmy Neutron, if they score anything here, they're still going to get the ball in the second half. So they could use another stop from their defense, but they will certainly take a 7-7 game at the moment. Jimmy Neutron on 1st down, looking to amend his interception woes, and he finds Carl wide open but can't make the throw. Should have been caught, should have been a big gain. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. 2nd down for Jimmy Neutron, 10 yards to go, throws deep, has a man down there, will it be caught? Oh, Cindy Vortex with the sideline grab at the 21, and in scoring position now. Did she get the feet down? The booth gonna take a look. Looks like they confirm it, so a great throw and catch, good protection by the offensive line, and Jimmy Neutron back in good shape after that interception. It is a handoff to Goddard again. Not going to get much here, but that keeps the clock running to try and keep the ball out of the hands of Philip Fry as Jimmy Neutron approaches the red zone with 1:10 to go in the half. Jimmy throws, Carl's wide open again and taken down at the 7. 7 yards here to go for Retroville. Jimmy Neutron trying to punch it in for their second touchdown, and wide open is Ocho Cinco. Jimmy Neutron's going to go up by 7, but now Futurama has 58 seconds to respond. Libby kicks this one, going to be a knee from Zoidberg. There will be 57 seconds on the clock for Fry. From the 20, here comes Fry trying to hit his own deep bomb, and it is almost cut. Jimmy Neutron pass rush in this game has been relentless. They are getting much more pressure than Futurama's defense is, and you can tell it's taking a toll on Fry as they blitz again. This time, Fry finds Leela for a 1st down. They immediately take their first time out, but a good job there to get closer to at least a field goal. 1st down, Fry from the 32. A dangerous pass there. Hit again as he threw. The offensive line has not been good today. From the 32, bunch set. It's a post and out route knocked away there and immediately faced with another 3rd down. And here we go. Fry is alone in the backfield looking for an open man. He goes deep and it's into triple coverage and not even close. Going to be incomplete. 4th down, they're going to have to punt it away again. Leckler punts this one. It's Sheen again on the return, looking to get a couple yards, and he will be taken down at the 26. As Goddard will get that extra yardage. Now they'll take a timeout. Not. Or they'll run hurry up and not take one. Interesting decisions by Jimmy Neutron here late as the clock dwindles down. Maybe they'll just snap it with 2 seconds left. Can't be mad about going into the half up 7. And Jimmy will snap it with 2 seconds left. Finds Richardson, but it's incomplete. Fullback playing a wide receiver route right there. And that's your first quarter. Jimmy Neutron will get the ball to start the second half. They are dominating. There's the quarterback comparison. Fry is just not having a good day at all. Jimmy Neutron's not having his best day either, but certainly better than Fry has been so far. Sheen takes a knee and will start at the 20 for Jimmy Neutron. Lot of offensive linemen on the field for this 1st down play. It will be a pass, and it's caught by Cindy Vortex. Big gain, 17 yards, her second big catch of the game. She's been really good today, her and Carl both. 1st and 10 from the 37. Goddard has this one, gonna get about 3 there. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 40. Futurama really needs to get a stop to have any chance in this game. 2nd down looks like a run formation for Jimmy Neutron, and they've been running this pitch all day. It hasn't necessarily worked, as you saw there. No gain. And Futurama since the beginning of the game, has done a decent job containing Goddard. He had the big first drive, but he hasn't made any plays after that. It's been Jimmy's arm that has really hurt them, and they're going to have to stop that here on an obvious passing down. Jimmy, 3rd and 7. Futurama, no pressure on him. Gets it to Ocho Cinco, but he's taken down, and Futurama will get the stop they need. Leckler punts it. It's a great punt. And Zoidberg just going to let it bounce. It will go into the end zone for a touchback. So Fry, empty set from the 20-yard line. They bring pressure again. Just not good play calling or play design. Not sure why they're not trying to do more with Bender. Jimmy Neutron is blitzing on almost every play. And if Bender breaks one, he is gone. There have been holes for 3rd down, or just get a 1st down here. Fry throws, Smith, and they do get the yardage they need. Just the 3rd and 2 now. Wong goes in motion. It's a pitch to Bender, and there he goes. See, there he goes. Bender breaks a tackle. What did I say? You give it to Bender, and he'll find the hole. He's gone. 72 yards. Bender ties it up for Futurama. That was one of the best runs we've seen all season. Even I didn't think he was going to break out, but he spins out of a tackle and outruns the rest of the defense for that huge play. So that ties us all up at 14. Big run by Bender. They finally give him the ball, and good things happen when you get the ball in his hands. Sheen gonna take this kick out from his goal line, and he will be taken down at the 23. Jimmy on 1st down, looking to get back to their bread and butter. Their offense has been pretty good all day, punted just a few times. As Goddard jukes it, man, Goddard's gonna have his own big play. Will he be gone? One more man to outrun, and Goddard one-ups Bender on the next play, a 78-yard run. And these running backs have been phenomenal today. Jimmy Neutron immediately goes back up, takes the lead one play later. Alright, so Futurama responded the first time. Let's see if they can respond again. I'm not sure they'll respond as fast as Jimmy Neutron does, but need to tie this one up again. Bender with a decent run here, gain of 4. And finally, these running backs are a little bit stuffed. Still a good run, but not an 80-yarder. 2nd and 6 again. Looks like Bender's going to get it once again. Not much there. Alright, here we go. 4th quarter, 3rd and 6. Really big 3rd down for Futurama. Don't want to give the ball back to Jimmy Neutron, but it's a blitz. It's picked off by Champ Bailey. His 2nd interception. And Champ Bailey is taken down at the 23. Not good for Futurama. Really bad, and that might end the game if Jimmy Neutron can put up any points here. They'll go up 2 possessions. Even just a field goal would really hurt Futurama with only 5 minutes left to play. As Jimmy Neutron goes deep, Cindy Vortex, her 3rd catch is a touchdown, and Futurama has to move quickly now. Only took 1 play. Jimmy Neutron, back-to-back possessions, only needing 1 play to score a touchdown. Really impressive stuff from their offense. Fry has not had a good game. They hand it to Bender, who fumbles. This game is all but over. Williams picks it up at the 9, and just a disastrous game for Futurama. Looked like they were going to get back into it after they tied it up, and ever since that Goddard run, it has just been all downhill for them. 1st and goal from the 9 for Jimmy Neutron. He throws, dangerous pass, it's somehow caught by Sheen, and that just explains the day that Futurama has had. Another touchdown for Jimmy Neutron. Alright, so this game, we can all agree it's pretty much over, but we'll just watch it, see if anything crazy happens in these last few minutes. We've seen crazier comebacks. I don't think Jimmy Neutron can get 21 points back to back like that. Or I mean Futurama, but we'll see. As it is an end around to Leela. Maybe we'll just watch this last drive, and if it ends in a 3 or 4 and out, then we can just sim the rest of the game. And Jimmy Neutron likely going to the Super Bowl. As Fry looks for an open man, finally has the protection he's been looking for all day, but it's still not long enough to complete the pass. 3rd and long already. Fry on a 3rd and 14. Gotta convert here. It's a deep pass. 2 receivers there. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go for it on 4th and 14. Alright, they do keep the offense out there. Correct call here. 4th and 14, and this is pretty much it. If they can't convert it, it's definitely over. Fry almost throws a 3rd straight pick. We are just going to sim the rest of this game. Jimmy Neutron heading to the Super Bowl Well, we'll watch what they do on this play. But Jimmy Neutron headed to the Super Bowl. They'll play either BoJack Horseman or the Backyardigans. It was fun to watch them here today. They look really good. They look like a really complete team. They have looked that way all year. We'll be back with the final score after this. Alrighty, so you see there Goddard finished 2 touchdowns, 133 yards. Cindy Vortex also had a big game, over 100 yards. And Futurama did score 1 more touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but Jimmy Neutron scored even more points too. 41-22 finish. Looked like it was going to be a close game. Second half showed otherwise. Let's go see what happens in the NFC with the Backyardigans and BoJack Horseman. Alright, here we go. BoJack Horseman taking on the Backyardigans. Whoever wins this, going to the Super Bowl. Gonna play Jimmy Neutron, who looks really scary right now. If the Backyardigans win, that's the 1 seed from each conference taken over, so that would be interesting. They've looked unstoppable all year. Let's see if BoJack Horseman can pull off the upset. Alright, so Uniqua and these Backyardigans going to start with the ball. They elected to receive, and they'll start from the 20 after a touchback to kick things off. Uniqua drops back on a 1st and 10, tries to find an open man, does find Tyrone. He breaks 1 tackle, but that's an 11-yard loss on 1st down. It would have been better off just handing it to him. And that is a huge play for BoJack Horseman to get an offense like this backed up early. That was a great defensive play. We'll see what they do on 2nd and 21. Can they get some of it back? Uniqua throws right to Tyrone. It's the same play. This time he gets positive yardage, though, only about 5 yards. BoJack Horseman trying to get off the field would be really impressive to make them go 3 and out on their first outing. Uniqua going deep, just going to chuck it up there. And it's caught by Austin. What did I tell you? They are a team. They'll just chuck it up and pray, and it worked. Uniqua to Austin. I think that was a 56-yard gain, and that is just insanity. They're backed up with 2 bad plays, and Austin catches a pass that should have been knocked away by Rivas. His hand was literally on top of the ball. 1st and 10, it's going to be a draw to Tyrone. His first run of the game, he's only going to get a couple. 2nd and 9 from the 28. Another run to Tyrone. Not a lot there again. 1 yard maybe. 3rd and 8, Uniqua looking for an open man. Has a lot of time. Finds Pablo. Falls forward for the 1st down. So both receivers for the Backyardigans making huge plays. Big 3rd down conversions. And they're inside the red zone now. As Uniqua hands this one off to Tyrone. And a good run there. 5 yards. And that's exactly what you can't do, is let him get going. 2nd and 5 from the 12. I think they'll get 1 more snap off before the quarter expires, and they do. 2nd and 5. Tyrone walks into the end. No, I thought he was going to walk into the end zone. He chose to go left, and he's taken down at the 2. If he would have went straight, he would have had a touchdown. 78 yards on this drive, 3 first downs. First quarter ends, and BoJack Horseman hasn't even had an offensive possession yet. It's a 1st and goal for the Backyardigans. A lot of clutch plays on this drive, and Tyrone spins into the end zone for the touchdown. Backyardigans strike first on their opening drive. They had to convert a 3rd and 16 and then a 3rd and 7. They did both. Diane Nguyen takes this one out from her goal line. Nice moves. Got to hold on to the ball. She does. Down at the 19, BoJack comes out. They haven't been the best offense, but they've been good when they've needed to be. They're going to have to be perfect here today, competing with who is on the other side of the ball. As BoJack snaps this one on 1st down, looking for a man. It's Greg Olson. He catches it for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for BoJack. Backyardigans bring pressure. It was picked up. Todd Chavez gets the catch, only 3 yards there. So BoJack's 2 for 2, but 2 short passes. Not going to be enough, and now they got to get their own 3rd down conversion. Snaps it in the shotgun. Wide open Greg Jennings. Gain of 5 and a 1st down. Good read by BoJack, just threw it immediately, knew he was at the sticks, and that's a 1st down. BoJack keeps the drive alive, and it's a 1st down at the 31. BoJack throws left. It's caught again by Greg Jennings on the sideline, trying to beat the Backyardigans with short, quick passes. The strategy's working so far. 5-yard line now, 2nd and 6. Princess Carolyn in motion. It's going to be an end around to her. No, a fake, and Todd Chavez should have caught it. It's incomplete. And another 3rd down that BoJack Horseman needs to convert. Jack converted the first down on the last attempt, and bad throw, looked like a miscommunication there. Also got hit as he throw, and now Bojack gonna have to punt it away. They do get the ball after halftime, so we're not in a as similar situation as we were in the previous game with Futurama really needing to tie it up. Bojack will get the ball after halftime. We'll see what their defense does against the Backyardigans. And as we approach the 2-minute warning, each team has only had one possession so far. They held the ball for quite a bit on each side. And Austin, will grab it at the 20, spins out of a tackle. Nice move down at the 29. That's where this drive will begin. First and 10, 29-yard line, pitch to Tyrone. Why not handle leading rusher? Gets 2 yards, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. See if she can keep it up on 2nd and 9. She looks around, has a man open down the sideline. Ocho Cinco with the catch and out of bounds at the 31. So Bojack Horseman now at risk of being down 2 scores. Backyardigans at the 31 now. And Unique was over 100 yards passing on the day, just the second drive for them. Uniqua looks around, throws. Pablo still perfect on the day. Uniqua gain of 6, nothing crazy there, but clock continues to run. Horseman gets their defense set, and this one goes to Tasha, who breaks 2 tackles. Third guy takes her down at the 14, inside the 20 now. Uniqua still perfect on the day, has not missed a single pass. Uniqua sends Austin in motion, 1st and 10, throws it to Austin. He is taken down short of a first down. The Backyardigans use their second timeout. Looking to continue the perfection. Throws Pablo. Not a touchdown. He gets close, but he's taken down at the 1. It's like running formation for the Backyardigans. Austin in motion. It's a pass. Uniqua throws her first incompletion of the day. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. 2nd and goal now. Will this be a run? It will not. It's play action and another incompletion for Uniqua. Suddenly a 3rd and goal. And they gotta get this one here if they want to punch it in. 3rd and goal, Uniqua, another pass, throws. This one caught by Tyrone, dives in! And Tyrone's got the only 2 touchdowns of the game. The Yardigans are a really hard team to come from behind against, but that's what Bojack's gonna have to do. See if anything crazy happens on this kickoff. It goes to Diane to win. She will take it out and is taken down at the 24, so probably just going to be a run to Mr. Peanut Butter to close out the half. As the run does go to Mr. Peanut Butter, he's taken down immediately, and that's going to take us to halftime. Bojack will receive the second half kickoff. There's the quarterback comparison. As you can see, Bojack's only had 6 chances to throw the ball. Unique was 10 for 12, 132 yards, and threw that touchdown to Tyrone to close out the half. Let's see what Bojack can do here. Nguyen takes it out again. She's had a lot of opportunities and not going to make it past the 20. In the shotgun is Bojack. 18-yard line where they start this drive. It's caught by Todd Chavez, the tight end. They get a couple yards. It's a gain of 6 there. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 for Bojack. Looked like pass interference there. No receiver in the area. That was an interesting thing. Was it pass interference? Can't tell. Bojack looks for an open man. 3rd and 4. Wide open. Diane to win. Big play. Gain of 12, and that's a 1st down. They needed to keep the drive alive, and they do. 1st and 10 now for Bojack, trying to get back to the running game, but it doesn't work. They have. I saw the stats at halftime. I know that this is only their 2nd drive, but Mr. Peanut Butter after that has negative 2 yards carrying so far, and that's just not a recipe to win. Bojack on 2nd and 11. Clock kind of becoming a factor now, as this one should have been picked off. Threw it right to Champ Bailey. It's 3rd and 11. Bojack looking for an open man. Had somebody wide open on the crossing route. Instead threw it to the middle of the field. And it's going to be 4th down. I assume they're going to punt it away. Punt goes to Austin. He's standing at the 13-yard line and taken down at the 20. So a 7-yard return gives the Backyardigans some breathing room. Uniqua hands this one to Tyrone, just trying to close out the game. Gains 5. Looks like this one might go to Tyrone again. It does. It's a pitch. Good defense by Bojack Horseman there. Loss of 2 for Tyrone, and it's 3rd and 7. Could be a big play for Bojack Horseman if they can stop them here, get some momentum back, and then just have their offense do anything. Backyardigans yet to miss on a third down. They converted a 3rd and 7 on their opening drive. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a screen to Tyrone. It falls incomplete. Would have went for a lot of yards if he caught it. Diane to win back there, grabs it, and is taken down around the 38-yard line. Good field position for Bojack to start this drive. Has a man wide open to his right. I'm not sure why he didn't throw that deep bomb. He's targeted Greg Jennings all game. 2nd and 4. Looks like this one's going to Mr. Peanut Butter. His first positive run of the day finally does something. And that's a first down for Bojack Horseman. In scoring position here at the 48. Looking for an open man. Wide open again is Greg Jennings. Nice play there. Gain of about 13. It's touchdown or bust now. As Richardson's open, the fullback, he gets 6. How fast the clock is moving and how quickly they need to score. Bojack looks around, throws into the corner, looking for Diane to win. It is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 29. See what they do on this one. It's a blitz. Bojack throws it. It's going out of the end zone. And now they have to go for it on 4th down. If they don't get this, the game is pretty much over. They could get the ball back, but they'll be out of timeouts, and they'd have to kick an onside kick, and all kinds of crazy stuff would have to happen. So this is a huge play. Bojack 4th and 4 from the 29-yard line. Can they convert? It's a shotgun snap. Princess Carolyn has it. She's taken down short. What a play by the Backyardigans defense. Bojack led her in the wrong way. She stepped backwards. Otherwise, when she caught it, I think she was at the sticks if she would have just stopped. But her momentum brought her forward, and that's likely going to end the game. We'll see what the Backyardigans do on 1st and 10. This time they do hit the screen to Tyrone. Makes a couple of guys miss, and it's 2nd and 5. Uniqua snaps it, and Ocho Cinco has this one taken down at the 42. It's just not looking so great for Bojack right now. As Uniqua snaps it with 2 seconds left on the play clock. Tyrone taken down short of the first down. Need just 4 yards to convert. 2nd and 4. Backyardigans trying to put this game away. Likely is done if they get 1 first down. Tyrone taken down by Troy Polamalu there, so Bojack will stay alive but on life support. Backyardigans. Tyrone ends this game. Gonna make Bojack use their 2nd timeout, but it's all but over now. They can run another 80 seconds off this clock, so we'll sim the rest. But the Backyardigans, they've been the best team in the entire league this year. Not surprising that they have made a Super Bowl where they'll meet Jimmy Neutron, who have also been a phenomenal team this year. They are the 2-1 seed, so that's gonna be just an amazing matchup. Can't wait to watch it. I will see you guys next week. So that's the game. Tyrone's the player of the game because he scored the only 2 touchdowns. And that's what the score ended at. A shutout for the Backyardigans. They win it 14-0. Bojack, I don't really think they deserve to be in this game. I never thought they were a great team, but they just kind of stumbled their way in here. It happens. Alright guys, so there you have it. We finally made our Super Bowl matchup. I think a lot of people could have predicted the Backyardigans being here. Not sure a lot of people would have thought Jimmy Neutron would be here. I think a lot of people had the Simpsons, maybe Futurama. Jimmy Neutron kind of snuck in and were the underdog in those 3 teams. But I think this is going to be a really good game. Just 2 high-powered, really good offenses. It's going to be really fun to watch. So tune in next week when this releases, guys. We'll watch the whole game. Thinking about doing longer quarters for this one just because it is the Super Bowl. But let me know what you think. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in for the Super Bowl soon.